Hello everyone. Today I will be talking about the figure 8 start for a seam in reverse stockinette stitch. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I put out new knitting technique videos every Friday. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video from me. If you have a suggestion for a tutorial topic you would like to see from me, please pop it in the comment section below. Today I'm talking about a figure 8 start, and specifically for the reverse stockinette stitch seam. Be sure to watch my figure 8 start video to get the basics of what that is. And also the mattress stitch video for reverse stockinette stitch, because mattress stitch in reverse stockinette stitch is slightly different than in regular stockinette stitch. So the figure 8 start in reverse stockinette stitch is exactly like the figure 8 start for a regular stockinette stitch seam. There's one thing you can do differently, though, to try to get it to line up just right. If I was seaming this normally, I would thread the tail onto my tapestry needle and use the tail to work the seam. But in this instance, I'm going to use a contrasting colored piece of waste yarn so that you can see what I'm doing. Now, in reverse stockinette stitch, mattress stitch, we are seaming a smile to a frown. This translates to seaming with a 1 stitch selvage and a 1.5 stitch selvage. So your first step is to decide, if you're going to use this figure 8 method, which swatch is going to use the 1.5 and which swatch is going to use the 1. I'm going to say I'm using 1 stitch selvage here, so I will be seaming the smiles on this side to the frowns on this side, which is 1.5. So in the regular figure 8, right, from the other video, the stockinette stitch is facing you, and you go into the space in between the first stitch and the second stitch above the cast on edge. We're doing the same thing here, but we're doing it from the wrong side of the work. So if this one is the one I'm using the smiles or a single selvage stitch, I need to find that spot, and I used the long tail cast on, so 2 strands here is my cast on edge, and that is my spot. 1 stitch in from the edge and right above that cast on edge. All right, so then here's the special bit for seaming reverse stockinette stitch. I could then, if I followed the directions for regular stockinette stitch, come up above that cast on edge 1 stitch from the edge. That would be fine and probably look all right, but it looks better to come in the middle here where my seam is going to be happening. So I come up above those 2 strands. It's a little twist, and I think I've kind of split the yarn, so that can be a challenge there, but right like that, I've got 2 strands of my cast on edge that are in a twist right there, and I am in that column of stitches, right like that. And then to complete the figure 8, you come from back to front in that same spot on the other side. There's my figure 8. I cinch that up. Now that column where I'm going to be seaming, that's at that base, and that column where I'm going to be seaming, it's at the base. So I ended over here. I need to start over here. I will start with that very first frown right there. And then find the very first smile, like so. So now you can see that those cast on edges line right up and are directly underneath this seam. So that is the figure 8 start specifically for a reverse stockinette stitch seam. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.